Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3 and Black Ice version 11.1 or 11.2.1. And where we left off, we were invading Honolulu, which we have taken. And we were also invading and moving into the lands down here in the south. And we have taken Singapore, but you'll notice we're a little bit ahead of time, and that's because we had some major issues, or I had some major issues, in getting the AI to sort of... Well, the game kept crashing, and it was not a particularly good experience. But we declared war on the Soviets, surrounded and took Vladivostok and several other key points, and also did a decreased neutrality mission on the Soviet Union, alongside Germany finally taking Leningrad. So without the need to take Moscow, we were able to effectively capitulate the Soviet Union. And as you can see, the Soviets are now caught in a nice little sandwich here. This strange Kazakhstani, Uzbekistani, Siberian empire that they now have, which I guess is centered on the city of Omsk, because they don't really have any other major cities. Yeah, they don't. I mean, I guess they've got to Brits down here, but yeah, I guess the capital now is Omsk. But, ooh, the RUR has a claim on all of this. That's kind of interesting. But, yeah, they, you know, our gains that we made sort of were given over to the RUR, so happy days. Germany has started carving up its possessions, and Finland, you know, that's got itself a nice little large army out of this as well. In fact, they've got a lot of units, like, just dotted around, including the Greater Deutschland. But I wonder if they're going to attack Sweden now, to be honest. But things are looking up. We are in a position now where we could, and I think we should, consider an attack on the USA mainland, principally centered around Santa Barbara, Los Angeles, and San Diego. Maybe with a far-off objective of San Francisco, but what I want to do first is I want to take our carrier forces and I want to clean up some of the last American islands in the far south over here. That would be, I think, a really good game plan. Now, I have let our carrier groups get a little bit of a well-earned rest. So we've lost pretty much all of our battleships that we dedicated towards this area, but you know, we've easily changed that around and sorted it out. In fact, those coastal battleships and things, you fine gentlemen. Wasn't there another? I'm not entirely sure, but where's a rather large naval base? I guess there's 31 there. We could go for this one here. And it does look like one of our coastal battleship groups took a loss, but oh well, nothing crazy. And yeah, we've got a level 12 little base there. We've got one there, and we've got one there. And didn't we send... So you need to go over to here. And you need to head over to here. And you guys need to head over to here. Perfect. But I'm re-getting all of our units together because all of the units that we used in this battle... yeah, all of the units that we used in this battle, we are going to want to get the Cantagun army of 500,000 and get them ready for an invasion of the USA mainland, whilst we clean up what's left of these islands down here. So, we do have some garrison forces and things, so I'm actually going to take you and you. I'll leave you there, put that you into that spot. And then we've got some liners here. Let's take these guys. And what we want to do is we want to free up a few little bits. Get you into Hannah. So we've lost the province. Okay, that's fine. And yeah, we are pushing up into Burma. The Brits are sending some units over, slowly but surely. And what would be really good is if we could take out that Gurkha Brigade there and finish off this archipelago. And we did, as I say, sustain some losses, which is a bit of a shame. You guys are getting ready to rock and roll. Where is our next? Got a group over here. And we've got to go to Shanghai. But as you can see, we've got everything sort of moderately together here. Including what is a frankly ridiculous amount of raiders. Like, holy shit. Any others? Send them over to there. But we will send the Musashi over in this direction because we've got a few more units sort of getting together on the way. And there is a little bit of a ongoing battle going over in this part of the world. And that light infantry unit's about to take a shellacking. I think we're going to try and break in here with these units. And actually take that core command over in that direction. Okay, so there is a little bit of an ongoing battle going there. And we don't have quite the range that we would do if we moved up to here. So let's move up. We can do a ground attack mission there now. Lend a bit of support and amphibious support units. Very nice. Now, one thing to bear in mind as well is that we are really ahead of time on a lot of our naval techs. If I just have a little look at, show you this. Our carriers, we're now at 1945 level carriers already, which is kind of impressive. We're waiting for these guys to get out of Mongolia. In fact, how long? Oh, it's just a couple of units now. That's fine. It does make me laugh that there's a single German unit in this like strange enclave over here. I mean, we're not that far away. How far away are we from each other? God, we're only 1,500 kilometers away from each other, which is kind of cool. And yeah, the major empire that we've carved into China and things. This has got to be one of the largest empires ever. This, at the moment. It is crazy. Right, so let's take both of you. And then let's rebase you to here. Let's bring you down. And we'll rebase you to there. And finish getting our units together. And then I want to bring you over to here, because there's a core command that we can free up here, as well as that is rather interesting. I've forgotten I'd left the 5th Corps down there. got our naval units all together. Okay, Philippines is mobilizing, and aha! Now, we were waiting for this because that's a lot of units now, and they don't have to worry about the Soviets, which is really interesting. So they've got, I mean, I wouldn't say they're good, but as far as a ongoing problem for the British, yeah, that's going to be a lot. I don't suppose you want to actually fight, though, Afghanistan. That would be great. Ooh. Let's leave them behind. Who at war with? No one. Now, I wonder if I can get my allies. Pardon me. And I reckon I probably can. And there we go. Just won the battle on that archipelago, which is good. And another one of our light cruisers is ready. Along with a couple more reserve planes. Those are fighter races. We're not losing that much by the way of manpower, which is good. And, oh, you're a core HQ anyway that's unrelated. Ah, good. So, what we're saying is these units... So the 16th Corps and the 5th Corps, okay, they're over there. Let's get all of you. And I think the same thing with... So let's get you guys to rebase to there. And get them to rebase to there. And is that another nation being formed, or... Yes. Right, so we've got a load of Reichskommissats that have been built up. So there's an RKM, an RUR, an RKK, an RKU, and an RKO. So I assume this is like a Baltic one. Ukraine, so Reichskommissat Ukraine, Reichskommissat Caucasus, Reichskommissat Mother Russia, and Reichs something in Siberia. Yeah, perfect. I wonder if I can create any puppets. No, Indonesia apparently. I'd receive 127 provinces. Indonesia would receive 127 provinces? Oh. They give it... Oh, it gives them everything, including Vietnam. Oh, interesting. You learn something new every day. So we should be able to easily beat that back. And we'll just take this one here and pull them back, because they're not going to add much to the combat. Siam are making their units wander on over. These guys are slowly but surely getting there. Stop attacking with you. You can stop doing that. We can all go back home. And then you fine gentlemen can head over to here. And then you guys can form up. Okay. Now, step one will be to take our named carrier forces and the 12th, and we will go down to here. And then Mr. Tamaguchi and things will head to the other area. And I'm expecting to encounter some... Oh, shit. Okay, well, there was a submarine there, which is interesting. Now, we're next going to send you guys on an invasion mission. And you guys on an invasion mission. Oh. What did we just transport? Right, pardon me. Let's get you guys all back home for a minute, whilst I figure out what the hell just happened. We must have had some units loaded into that one already, though I'd forgotten about. Right. So, we've got our naval landing forces up here. Now, 5th Corps. Load up, and we can also load up this core here, and then what I think we want to do is we'll take the submarines and do some convoy raiding in this area of the world. And then with our coastal battleships, we're going to go for a patrol mission in this part of the world. And the same thing over here. And yeah, we're going to launch our naval invasion next of Borneo, which should be a bit of a walk in the park, but... well, he says it should be. It's not 100% for certain. Okay, so we're just taking out some subs. Nice. Alright, transport ship hull. and some more strike commandos, which were very useful, actually, in taking out some of the areas that were impacted. Ooh. Is this going to be Philippines? Yeah, we're getting some more fuel. I'm on board with that. And I want to get CAGs improved. And yeah, I can see that we're targeting another light cruiser. I think we're going to do our main landing over here. And then the same thing over here. And how goes our movement in this part of the world? Aren't you going? Matty, okay, so you fine gentlemen are going to go for Phoenix Island. And another strike commando, which is good going. Still got 25 IC to play around with here. So, I'm not sure exactly what I want to chuck together, really. And apparently you're out of supply. Very strange. Okay, some more transports. Duke of York and Valiant. Let's leave you fine gentlemen in place, and then let's support a little bit. And do some pork strike. Let's just see what we can do here. Yeah, there's only 6 units in there. And a few light cruisers should, in theory, do the job. Now, are you gentlemen, why can't we get you to declare war? I guess you'll do it in your own time. Do a ground attack to you. We can move you up. Do a ground attack there with you. That's turning that battle in our favour. Air power, massively important. Our naval landing forces are on the way. And we can rebase down to here to get more of you together. In fact, one of you can go down to there and pick up the 7th Corps. Now we've managed to sink some more units. With the addition of Afghanistan, yep, that takes us to nearly 52% of victory provinces, which is kind of cool. There are only 3 units left in there, so the naval bombers have done their job. going to attack them head on. We're not going to do any of this, you know, pussyfooting around. Well, actually, you gentlemen can go there, you can go there, you can go there, you can attack there, and you can attack there. Perfect. This isn't too bad, this is good. In fact, that Dutch unit is breaking horribly. Far East Command, though, holding its own. It will probably break in strength before it breaks in organisation. And we are going to secure a port. Neatly done. When it comes to naval action, we've taken that one. And we can now rebase to here. 9 battleships here. 9 ships of the enemy fleet. And I can see that there's a... You couldn't get out of there. That's an easy battle. And yeah, we did take out their units before they could get involved, which is good. We aren't actually sinking that many of their capital ships. I don't know whether or not battleships have had a buff against carriers, but normally carriers just decimate battleships, but it doesn't seem to be quite the case this time round. And with the fall of... that was the last of their major islands. I mean, they do have Jarvis Island with a radar station down here, and they do have Phoenix Island, as well as American Samoa and that one. So I think we will go for those as well. Oh, actually, it's this one. Okay, so we've got a few more. So the next 2 are these 2, and then we can go for this area and go for this area. And then that'll be all of the American islands dealt with, and then we can start picking off the British ones. You know, one at a time, effectively. Alright, so formation of the 71st, we'll take that. And we'll pay some money, a new monumental building, and some more research progress. The Ministry of War would be, I think, quite good for a bonus, because we're now in wartime, so we will take that. Which is going to give us, I think, a 5% bonus in organisation across the board. Move this unit up. And that British unit is being a bit of a pain in the rectum. We've got our Siamese units moving up to lend a bit of support. This looks like a relatively easy victory. Looks like the naval bombers are slowly doing some work, and there you go. So some more officer recruitment. A 20% bonus is not nothing. Naval and land organisation increase. All good things. We're going to bring you over to here. Your things down here with these guys. So we're going to do a transport mission. And have you finally done it? Perfect. Now, I would expect our units to easily have this battle, but we will see. So, let's plonk them out. And looks like one of the battleships is still in port. With York's taking a bit of a hammering. Broadcasting is good. And industrial production and things. Get medium bomber going. And so we did lose one of their lighter units. And we got them trapped again. So you fine gentlemen are going to go back out on a port strike mission and keep this going, because what I'm wanting to do we're in place. It's amazing how well they're fighting for a command unit. Oh, and escort carriers. Now, I don't often build escort carriers, and I'm kind of intrigued to see what they've got to offer. In fact, we've lost one leadership somewhere, but oh well, that's not the worst thing in the world. Because we've only got 2 more to do here, and then we're back onto armament research. There's actually 3 units here, which is rather interesting. Let's move in those coastal battleships there, and I think if we try and mass as many units as we can, that would be quite good. And let's start getting... There's a single convoy raider over there, but I'm not too worried about the convoy raiders. And the Valiant and things are taking a real battering. Ooh, okay, something fought us there. And we lost a couple of ships. Steel armor casting, and yep, Secretary of Public Information. So that gives us all the stuff we need to do those last 2 there. And we're now onto armaments, so we get machine gun focus up, and then we can get a couple of these. And anything on bomb load, yeah, specialise. So yeah, we've got some stuff to do here. Air launch torpedoes will be good. Aquatic bubble, drop tanks, air cooling system. Nothing on avionics. Submarine tech, we're already doing the 42s we want to be doing. We're doing some stuff that we need to get there. And now that we've had a bit of a rest and recuperation moment, I want you guys to head out on a patrol mission over to here. Now that we've effectively broken the back. And then same thing with these units. And there's some New Zealand territory that we can grab as well soon enough. Now we took out what looks like a destroyer. So 1944. Get our bomber crew layout, and there we go. There's an extra tiny bit of stuff. Now, do you grant the Pacific momentum thing, we don't. Where's the next ones of these? So, Guadalcanal. There's some chromite down there. Okay, so Tawara and Guadalcanal. They're the two that we need to get. In fact, there's a... Oh, the militia is apparently an option for somewhere. Let's see what the AI does in this engagement. Duke of York and Barnum just got taken out. Now, I think we want to spread out a little bit. Let's try and go into each area and chase them down. And we'll leave those guys there because I don't know what direction they're going to go in. But whatever way it is, we've got an opportunity to get ourselves 4 British capital ships. Ah, there we go. Right, so that's another 4 British capital ships sunk. Which is probably a fair amount of their forces in this area of the world. Yeah, we did have... Oh, I forgot about these guys. Ah, well. You could rebase down to Singapore now, because I'm a lot less worried now that there's 4 British capital ships that have been eradicated. And then you fine gentlemen are going to head back down to here. We're going to rebase you. And I believe some of our own units there that are in place. Right, so our coastal battleships. We're going to go back to Saipan with you. And the same thing with you. Then our light carriers, wherever you may be. Where are all the light carriers? Where's the... Oh god, you went on a bit of a journey. Oh well, that's fine. You can go over there if you really want to venture into the Indian Ocean. Can't say that that's a particularly intelligent idea, but oh well. Hold off on that. See some Chinese units starting to make their way over, which is good. Ah, it's a big old pain in the old arse. So there's a battleship there. So make sure that they can't, they're not going to jump out. Single battleship, and they lost it. Well, that makes our life a whole lot easier. I think we've finally broken the back of the Americans. Now, from here... This is only a hot skip and a jump, isn't it, these two? So, let's get you guys going. You can attack again in 4 hours. And you can attack again in 1 hour, yeah. Lovely. Right, so I'm going to need you to move to there. And then you guys do an invasion of that area, please. And I don't see any major units for the Americans in Phoenix Island. So we go down to there. So much for every American possession in the in this part of the world, that's for sure. And now we're going to go for Samoa. Level 4, level 5 commanders? What about these groups? Ah, Mr. Isakura Yamamoto is now level 6. And artillery unit training. Uh, 1941, yeah, we're going to let that run. We're also going to let this one go as well. And, oh yeah, I forgot we had gold. That pretty much sorts out our money problems forever. Right, airborne units. Nope, I'm happy with that. All of those can keep going. No chance. There we go, both of these. Just some submarines, so that'll be an easy one for us to defend. And I think I just saw one of our battlecruiser techs, 1945 level. So, oh, capital ship main armament. Definitely going to want to get that. Keep our capital ships ahead of time. And another 5 submarines dealt with. I'm just waiting for you to get into place. That's you guys up here. And you guys down there. And how far away are you still? No, not far away at all now. Although you've taken a bit of a hammering on that voyage. Well done for going that far out. 42, we can take that off. So we've got level 42 levels being done there. Air launched torpedoes, won't say no. Twin engine bomb bay, won't say no. And I would like to get the specialised anti-air ammunition and things. Supplies have only lost 28 days. And that's not very good. That's the 7th Corps, you can jump in. This Corps can jump in. And let's take you and you 4 and actually get you to go over to here. And then I think from Singapore, get you to rebase over to here, and then we'll actually take this Corps and have them start heading in this direction. We'll make our way down and through. Pardon me. Okay, yeah, that would make a little bit of sense. Whereas you... I think we start taking on a mission over to here. And then I think if we start doing a patrol mission there, and the same thing here. Out of Singapore, lovely jubbly. And another British battleship come to roost. Absolute craziness. Now, if they do decide that they're going to head... Yeah, if they decide they're going to head that way, they've got another thing coming. Ooh. No, we're not done yet. Last one. And I think for you guys, I think it would be quite good just to hold up here for a second. And then, yeah, Tawara and Guadalcanal. Because that'll get us the last of these Pacific bonuses, I think. Because I think we'll have owned everything at that point. Right, so you and we base to here. Okay, perfect. Got a lot of supplies. Let's go to Tawara and get that going. And then do last invasion on this one, which is a victory province. Interesting. So the US, God, they're already at 12% towards capitulation, just from owning all these little islands. That's interesting. What do you mean we lost American Samoa? Well, if you're going to do that, then, we'll do it back. Lovely. Okay, so that's all been dealt with. Not bad at all. And our landing craft are easily on the way. So small arms 44. Fire unit training 41, that's fine, we'll let that go. I want to get the specialised anti-air ammunition. And put some units that are in poor supply. The Bonin Island. Where's that to? Bonin Island? All of you can go and form the garrisons all the way over here now. Ooh. Right, you are another naval landing group. Let's have you guys start the process from down here. Where's that to? Looks like that's been one, that's good. nothing but militia, so we'll easily handle that. Pardon me. And Iraq did decide to launch an invasion. Good on them. It's remarkably helpful. This is a bit of a mess though in Iraq, to be fair. I wonder what Turkey is still going towards the Axis. And we could do a huge entertainment show, we'll do that. And we can do the Bank for International Settlements, definitely want to do that as well. And we just won a battle over there by the looks of it. So you've got like Macon, Nauru, and as I say, Guadalcanal, so the Gilbert Islands. And direct fire, yeah, I'm happy to do that. And, ooh, so a load more leadership. Off the back of that thing. The international settlements. And cooling system. And you know what? We get drop tanks going as well. Whilst we've got it. And there's a few techs we can get over here. So a couple of 42 radar ones. And cruiser. Not really anything much. We're up to date on pretty much everything, Navy. A couple here, armoured spearhead, that'll be good. Deep battle, nope. Yeah, we've got an attritional warfare one to do, central planning, some command. Yeah, so we need to do those command ones urgently. There we go, the Tarara garrison. Done. Easily done. Got them in place. So taking Tawara, does that really do anything? Okay, and then Guadalcanal. Now, I don't know if, as I say, we're already at the maximum of like the Pacific, like whatever they call it, but feels like we sort of are. Pacific Conqueror, okay. Yeah, so this is where we're up to. And if we can take Guadalcanal, I think that'll get us even more bonuses. Here they come. Our very slow, rapidly running out of fuel units. Easily winning that. These guys are being repaired. And yeah, glider force. Can't say that bothers me particularly. Just seems like another unit to me. Right, and then I think we want to land sort of in this part of the world. Do we have the range? Ah, no, because you've been boarded onto the wrong bloody ships. Come on. It might be that too large. Yeah, there we go. You get in as well. I mean, we could. Let's try and get you down to do some work in there, and we'll support, and then do patrol with the other heavier units. Patrol. And you guys have taken a bit of a hammering, so you can be in the defensive area. Lovely. And we'll take our coastal subs and reposition them to Singapore because they can do a bit of trade interdiction. British Navy has been pretty much effectively wiped out as a fighting force, which makes me chuckle somewhat. Okay, so I think we actually want you guys to go over to here because there's an infantry unit that you can pick up. Taking Pega. That's like some sort of weird... Don't have much by the way of anti-tank over here. That's the only thing. What I'm thinking is that we probably want to try and get all of these units all loaded up. Because I feel like these have a really good chance of being quite useful. Where are all of our naval landing ships? Got another group there. Actually, you're better off heading up there, because what I'm thinking is we can reinforce this area up here with actual armor, which would be quite good. Submarines will be easy to deal with. Are you in position? One for you, one for there. Job's good. On the Battle of Guadalcanal. We've lost some units to some partisans, which is kind of annoying. And I wonder if that's going to neck us an immediate additional bonus. How that all these crappy islands are going to have fallen to us. And then what we're going to do, so we've got all of the main islands taken. That's not got anything on it. Fiji, Levantka, all of those, they're all going to need to get taken. A couple of French ones. There's a whole load of different islands down here. Longton. Thingy Island, Tahiti. Right, so they're all one island chain. Okay, so most of these are actually only a couple of islands, so we can easily handle that. Yeah, so the French and British random island possessions that are just out in the middle of nowhere. That's fine. So we are indisputed masters of the Pacific now. Rocket propel anti-tank weapons. And yeah, I don't mind doing a bit of investment. And then there's an option to build an oil refining plant. Don't think we need to do that at the moment. And is that a naval landing? Yes, it is. So we're going to land here and here. So we can send you over there. It's a lot of cleanup now on these parts of the world, and yeah, we can turn our attention now towards Australia and New Zealand and get them in the faction, whilst holding a bit of a defensive position against some of our enemies elsewhere. And the Brits still haven't forced their way into Italy, which is really good, because that's a useful little thing there. And wow, they got a lot of units. Speaking of having a lot of units, where the fuck's the German army gone? Give it all to their allies? What did they do? Ah, okay. Well, they might well have given it all to their allies, which is a bit of a shame, but oh well. The Italians are finally losing in East Africa. It's taken a while, but they're getting there. And there is a nice little neat choke point over here, which, to be honest, I'm not against using. Do have some more naval assets that we're just, you know, readying out. In fact, some more airplanes and things as well on the way. So from over here, let's start doing a little bit of work, because this one can sort of handle itself fairly organically. And we'll just get to sort of June 1st, I think. And then I'm going to start sending you to deal with this. And I think you guys actually... there isn't too much to deal with over here, but... let's do a bit of a patrol mission. And I would like to take Macon and a couple of other places. Up to 9% on the old surrender progress. So we're pulling our weight. Come on, Germany. Right, Guadalcanal is ours. And I think Conqueror was probably the max of like the bonuses that we can get, which is a bit of a shame. I thought we'd get maybe something like, for conquering all of the Pacific stuff, maybe we'd get like a mega bonus, but ah well, you can't have everything. I'm being greedy, and yeah, 42, we can take that off. Couple of ones there. And we really need those torpedo techs to finish. So, and they'll be done on June 1st. Lovely. French possessions, some British possessions. This big mess of shit over here would be good. And this is going to claim all of these. Tahiti will be claimed, and then that one there. Who owns that? Oh, that's the Black Ice Island. We could take that. Oh my god, island. Good old OMG Island. Ah! I've never seen this before. Apparently there's a Oh, Pacific Destiny. Oh, so there was something. Okay, so congratulations. Through sheer will and determination, your forces have successfully reigned in the Pacific Island Theatre. However, now task falls on you to defend those holdings whilst continuing your push into other geographies. Awesome, thanks. The game congratulated me. The game has never congratulated me before for doing that. So there you go. Thank you, game. Okay, so we've got a little bit of stuff left over. I want to do these command ones, because they're all relatively quick to do. They'll be done in August. They're worth getting. And we're not over the 400 IC mark, though. That's the only thing. So another British ship's been taken. And I don't see much by the way of enemy units, but... oh, some French. Break in. So the army wants some money, happy to pay them. Happy to do the big entertainment show. Artillery factory. Oh, some armor support. Okay, we've gained another landing unit. Some guidance. Submarine torpedoes, basic torpedo, good. Okay, and you have a 42 level, so Armoured Spearhead is a definite easy win. Oh, and there's an infantry division over here. Whoa. Finally lost something. So, what about... where are they all? Where is the rest of our landing forces? You over there. 9 there. Where are they? Nope. Nope. Load of Orcs vessels. Ah, there they are. They're all still in port, so let's get them in. In down here, perfect. And yeah, we can build some British tanks. Duke of York is lost, so Complete naval superiority is what we're going for. Right, we've just taken Macon. And we're moving in on Nauru. And... Ooh. Oh, no you don't. Right, yeah, so we've got some units making our way in. Whoa. Hold up. Wow, they did the job over there. Holy shit. That was what we call a naval landing group. Something about Nicaratu. Yeah, that one. That's the one. That's the name of it. And yeah, we're taking out that first New Zealand area. Infantry guns 44, armoured spearhead. Couple of air techs. Sniper warfare, we can get that. Political indoctrination as well. And I think I'm going to call it an episode here. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing the next episode of Hearts of Iron 3 and Black Ops version 11.2.1 and the Japan campaign. Thanks again. Bye-bye.